A state assemblyman is demanding change inside the California Capitol's aging Annex building. His push comes ahead of a new report being released next week about the building's crumbling conditions.
So why hasn't the state been forced to bring it up to the modern code? CBS 13's Lamore Abrams is getting answers on a Capitol tour with that concerned lawmaker.
Every year, close to 2 million people tour the state Capitol building. But we're about to take you inside one tour they don't get to go on. It shows underneath this shiny Capitol exterior lies some serious public safety hazards.
This building has issues.
Assemblyman Ken Cooley putting on his walking shoes and revealing a close-up of the structural deficiencies inside the heart of our state's government. A piece of cardboard covering a hole in the wall and paper exit signs may be the most visible, but perhaps the least concerning flaws.
You're like a salmon trying to swim upstream to get your way through the throng of people here.
He says people with disabilities have an even harder time navigating through awkward, winding corridors.
Who are just guests to the people's house.
The people running the House, state lawmakers, haven't been able to bring the building up to code because of money. The legislature would have to approve millions to make any changes, taxpayer dollars.
So then we're going to head upstairs.
Cooley says a building this age needs to be demolished, not repaired. Just take a look inside this mechanical closet. Makeshift drains and puddles showing an aging annex building that can no longer handle the fast pace of modern California politics.
It disrupts business.
Many people don't realize the Capitol building is actually split into two. This here is the historic West Wing built in the 1800s, and just over this line is the Annex. This is 65 years old, but not built to today's standards. As recently as 2 years ago, the lieutenant governor's offices here were flooded when water pipes burst through the walls. Although it's not water, but fire alarms Cooley's worried about in a building without any sprinklers.
It does have fire hoses.
How did this building even get permitted without fire sprinklers?
Well, it wasn't the standard in 1952.
For now, he's fired up about a state report being published next week. In it, a top architectural company expected to make recommendations on the next step forward.